Ask Beavers, it's the Ace of Beavers today. Don't pay attention to the visuals, I'm just messing around. They're gonna be talking about something that's always bothered me for a good. That is, why the frick do we still have nuclear weapons? But let me explain. Okay, so most powerful countries have a stockpile of nuclear weapons. For example, US, Russia, China, mainly these three. These three are the big ones I don't concerned about. And here's the problem. Well, let's think about this. Nuclear weapons are very, very powerful. Very, very powerful destructive capabilities. Right? They can level entire cities and places. Leave them with nothing left. Barren wasteland. Even afterwards, they leave powerful radiation that causes cancer. As you can obviously tell, this isn't good. Well, to prevent us from just nuking each other in warfare, the doctrine of MAD was developed. Mutually assured destruction. Essentially means you nuke somebody, we all nuke you, and eventually it's going to end up in a nuclear apocalypse where we're all dead, like Fallout, except instead of us having some bunker to live in, we're eventually just going to die because radiation takes a frick long time to disappear. And yeah. So, here's my thinking. Well, if we can't use nuclear weapons for anything reasonable, why do we still have nuclear weapons? Think about this. Well, why do we have them? Because essentially, like, they're more so like to show power, but we don't want war, so what's the point of even someone preparing for this? Like, here's what I'm thinking. As long as we have nuclear weapons, there are going to be people out there who are going to want to use these for leverage. Because a nuclear weapon is very, very powerful and gives you a massive amount of leverage. Wipe people out. And nuclear weapons will never ever be used for anything good. And so we just have these stockpiles of them sitting here for no reason, no decent reason. What's the point? Why do we still have these things? We can't use them, and if we were to, it would be the end of the world, essentially. So what I think here is that we should just we should dismantle and illegalize nuclear weaponry, because as long as we have them, nothing good will ever happen with them. For example, think about this. Well, it's the same thing with biological weapons. If we're not allowed to use them, why do we still have them, or like diseases for like research? No, we don't. No, you're not gonna use this for research, America. I ain't stupid. So, yeah. In my opinion, we should not have nuclear weapons. Like, of course, I know, like, we're going to have stuff like, we're gonna have, like, tanks and infantry, but that's different. Those don't wipe out a section of the world. And they don't lead to death of everything. Small little comment. Nuclear weapons are much different. They are extremely powerful and very, very deadly. My honest opinion, we should not have them. We should just dismantle the entire world's stockpile of nuclear weapons. But I know people are probably not gonna listen. Think about this here. We have these powerful god weapons, essentially. And it's illegal to use them. Because if so, we frick over the entire world. Why do we have them? We should just denuclearize. That's the honest best thing we could do, is just denuclearize. But are we? I don't know. Probably not, sadly. Really, really upsetting and really infuriating. I'm not like crazy, like I'm not sure how to put this, but I'm not like we shouldn't be able to defend ourselves and shouldn't have things to defend ourselves, but we should not have nukes because they're pointless. They don't serve any good purpose anymore. We should not have them. If you guys could like help share with like our leaders and stuff and help them freaking learn that, understand that we should all just get together and just denuclearize. How we dispose of nuclear weapons, I don't know. I don't know how to. I'm not the person who's researched this, but I've done enough research in my research of warfare and of human behavior that I have determined that we should not have nuclear weapons. Heck, we shouldn't have ever made them in the first place. The guy who made nuclear weapons regrets it. Like, it's one of his biggest regrets. I forget who exactly made it, but the person who did it was one of their biggest regrets in the history of them. Because not meant for this. They're stupid powerful, not like, I know this isn't really affect now because we're going through a whole pandemic thing, but it's just something that really I started thinking about. Have these. What do you think about this? Yeah, I do have a Discord up. I try and remember to put the link in. I know it's in my first Battlefield video I did in a while, not my very first, but the one where a beaver goes to World War I, that one, I've got the link in my description of my Discord. If you did enjoy this, please like, subscribe, all that, comment, tell me what you think. And yeah, let's denuclearize.